This is BrickView. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Mike. Is there real value in the LEGO Store Pick-a-Brick Wall? Welcome to BrickView. Today we're going to talk about the Pick-a-Brick Wall in LEGO stores. Now, the Pick-a-Brick Wall could be a great resource for bricks, but is it really good value? When you go, do you pick up the stuff you want, or do you end up just with a tub of stuff that you don't use?
And also we're looking for what type of element is a good deal to get in the Pick-a-Brick Wall. Okay,
in recent years, the biggest thing that's come about with a change to the Pick-a-Brick Wall is this mini model idea. Now, the mini model is a small polybag style build where you pick the pieces and put them in a plastic tub, basically a plastic packaging, and you pay £3.99 in the UK. And you go home and you get instructions in it and you build it. Now, if you want value, you take a big cup and you tip all those pieces in and you work instructions out from Google, basically.
Yeah, but with the mini model, have the Pick-a-Brick walls become less unique across LEGO stores? It used to be where the Pick-a-Brick walls were different from store to store, and you would find the store that was had the best Pick-a-Brick walls, the best elements for value. Have the mini model made it so that all of the stores are more or less uniform in their Pick-a-Brick walls? Is that a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Has it gone from good to worse, or the opposite?
Absolutely. I mean, I think from one part, the mini model brings a load of new elements, good value elements, small elements, clips and hinges and all that kind of stuff, and 1x2 plates and things to the wall that wouldn't normally be there. And that's a great thing. Because you can get a lot of them in the cup, they're good value and they're useful pieces. But absolutely, I've been to 3 or 4 different stores in my area recently, and they are very similar. Some of the larger pieces, the 2x4 bricks and the 4x4 plates, are different, but there doesn't seem to be much incentive to go to 2 different stores, basically. There is a certain amount of stuff I bought on the Pick-a-Brick Wall that now I'm going to have to wait for the next mini model to come about in 3 months' time before I bother to go back to the Pick-a-Brick Wall, I think.
And then there's the question, what type of value do you find in the Pick-a-Brick Wall? What type of elements would you fill the Pick-a-Brick cup with? And also, do you save any money by bringing your cup back with you?
I do intend someday to take them back and reuse them, but they tend to be spur-of-the-moment things when I go to the LEGO store, so don't take that. But referring to the pieces, it's an interesting concept because the pieces on Bricklink the prices tend to reflect what's on the Pick-a-Brick Wall. Therefore, some of the larger pieces, the 4x4 plates, primarily in tan and brown and things like that, are very cheap on Bricklink. Therefore, it's a dilemma whether you just buy from Bricklink and pay the shipping or you get them in the store. The only good thing about them being in the store is they're in plentiful supply. So, whereas you would have to go to a few different stores on Bricklink, you can just get a tub full of them and fill around it with smaller pieces. And that's my big thing when I go to a store. What do you think? Have you had any good value out of the Pick-a-Brick Wall?
I've had quite a bit of good value out of the Pick-a-Brick Wall. I can mention one thing. I haven't even opened it yet because I got 2 of them. Since I'm building a large model in tan bricks, I found some tiles. I feel that the smaller the piece, the better the value, the more you can fit in your Pick-a-Brick Wall. This is 2x2 tan tiles. Also, I got at one point just glass, just a tub full of glass, which I need a lot of. And those are the items that you would have to buy per piece on Bricklink, and you might not get as good value on Bricklink as opposed to the Pick-a-Brick Wall. So I feel the smaller the piece, the better the value.
Absolutely, absolutely. And things like glass and tiles and stuff, they're really small, really thin. They fit beautifully in the tub. I'm never too sure about the 4x4 plates and the 2x4 bricks and stuff like that because they do take up a lot of space. They're harder to put in. I spend a lot of time in the store pushing the 4x4 and the 2x4 plates together to compact them down, and then when I get home, hurt my fingernails trying to pull them all apart. But I think it's worth it. It's kind of, as I say, it's there, it's available, you get it while you're there. It puts something in the cup that you really want, and then you fill it with other stuff just as good value that you might need in the future.
And also, another question is, when you get home, do you count your pieces and then look on Bricklink? Was it a good deal? Could I buy them on Bricklink for cheaper? Or is the best deal the LEGO Pick-a-Brick Wall?
I think actually the most value I've ever had was in the New York store. Kevin and I went to the New York store and we got a lot of sand green in a pick-a-brick cup. But actually, I haven't used any of it yet. It's quite funny. There was a whole tub of sand green of various different elements, small elements. And yeah, haven't used any of it yet. I will one day use it, but that was probably the most value I got. However, sand green is getting more and more popular, therefore the prices are reducing on Bricklink. So I suppose over time it gets less value.
That's exactly the same thing I did. I had a whole tub full or a whole cup full of sand green items from the Flatiron store in New York City. Everybody was talking about the sand green on the wall there, and so we got there and we filled it up, and I haven't used any of them yet. But at one point, yeah, sure, we'll get some good use out of it.
Okay, so there's loads of questions there. I'll reiterate a couple of them. Is the wall getting better or worse value? Do you like the mini model? Do you ever buy the mini model pieces? Do you reuse your pick-a-brick cups? What's the best value pieces you've had off the wall? We'd really love to know in the comments. Please do leave your comment below.
Yes, we want to hear from you, and that's it for this video. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.